Hey everybody, I'm here with Shea Butters from Lost Survivors. How are you, Shea?
Good, Ryan. Doing real good.
I looked, it's almost to the day, 2 years since we spoke last on here.
Oh,
Uh
wow. Okay.
yeah, and you
Meant
d-
to be.
you did some cool videos for us, and you guys are super cool. Tell me what's going on since 2022 when you released your album. I guess you did a dub album before that, and then you ventured more into surf.
Yeah. They're kind of it's always a kind of a funny blend, because we'd never make it as a reggae band, that's for sure. And man, we like the surf music. We like the more fast paced stuff. It's kind of it's just been the vibe. It's the feeling what we do is what makes the music, and so it's always like a theme to something that we have going on. But gosh, since 2022, we put out a couple CDs that we've self-produced. It was The Good, the Bad, and the Rad, and then No Contest was the last one that we put out. And we've got it all up on Spotify, everything like that, if someone wants to check it out. And then recently, just this last year, what we did was we got together with Edgewater Studios, which is they're affiliated with Sony through the Orchard, something like that. And so we did what was essentially like a fundraiser, like a GoFundMe, and we raised like 10 grand. And then so we got to go into a professional studio and actually do some real recording. And so we're going back and forth. I know we have to head out. It's up in Houston, which is, I don't know if you've ever had to drive across Texas, but it's like going through a couple states itself. So we're down at the
Wow.
the very tip of Texas on an island, and so we got to cruise up there, but we'll get some real music done. I mean, we've always been trying to make it sound better and better, but we're real surprised and real happy with the sound that's coming out of that. So hopefully in the next couple months we'll have something cool for you.
Awesome.
And that's been going well. Get some music done. We play a lot of live music, I guess, is what goes on. We're always doing different things, going different places. Last year we opened up for Huba Stank, man. You were playing
Oh
for those kind of thing up
yeah.
on we play with all sorts of different kinds of acts, random things like that. We appreciate it. We're down here on South Padre Island, so it's nice that people think of us when they're having a big show, something like that. And we'll come play with anyway. We like the metal bands. Surf music is just metal without distortion. Some
Yes,
people say that. I don't know.
yes.
I think it's the other way around.
There's a cool
Mm.
video of a dude playing black metal surf songs uh
Okay.
on YouTube. It's pretty cool. Um
Nice. It's good to check that kind of stuff out.
yeah. So tell me and the viewers, I haven't spoken to you for 2 years. Tell us what it's like on San Padre Island down there, as far as music and lifestyle, and
Hmm.
what's life like down there?
It's like you're living on like a big sandbar over there, man. There's not a lot going on, and as far as live music, there's a lot of tourist places to hang out and go to, but they tend to really want just like the guy singing country music on his acoustic guitar, or the rock band playing the same old. And God bless them, we love all them classic rock songs, but let the guys get in and play some, you know what I mean? And so it's real
Yeah.
funny to be like an original band, and you have like your fans and your band, you come and play and you try to put on a show, and it's just real funny because everyone expects you to just be like the jukebox over there, and then they're like, what is this music that's going on, and we're jumping around and having a good time, and people come and they party. And so it's always funny to get people's reactions when we do sneak over there on South Padre Island. We were on North Padre Island. I don't know if you know there's a North Padre Island too.
No.
Yeah, it goes most of the way up Texas. And so last weekend we were over in like Corpus Christi, they would call it, North
Oh,
Padre
okay.
Island over there.
Yeah.
And that was fun. That was a rocking good time. We were up over there. Those guys are nice. We're gonna go back. We're gonna play at a surf contest on Cinco de Mayo. So that's another kind of thing we do. We go when we like to do little niche things, surf yoga festivals, things like that. Because yeah, the bars get boring. You know what I mean? We want to go do something
Yeah.
fun, go surf. Get your fingers wet, then go and play. And everyone's having a raging. Everyone's got the same energy level. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It sounds like you're very, I don't want to say lucky or blessed or to live in the environment that you live in. like that. I mean, it truly feeds the music that you're writing.
Yeah, it's a different kind of thing. You know, we're not really trying to not make anything on purpose. It's just sort of what comes up out of what we're doing. You know. And so I think you're kind of right with that. It's crazy being down here. You know, it's you tend to not you would never take it for granted, but it's crazy what you get used to. You know, and what
Yeah,
you're like, oh yeah, the beach. You know,
yeah,
and so I can see that. But
yeah. I went
people just need to come down and visit us, man.
oh, I would love that. 2022, I went out to SG 101 convention, and for me, I'm from Philadelphia, so when I go out to Long Beach or Anaheim, I'm like, this is like a different planet, you know? Which would it was
Yeah, it really
that
is
for me going
sometimes, huh?
down to see you too.
Soon enough, man, we'll have to have a big old surf festival down here. I guess me and my buddies, we'd have to be the one to organize it, you know? So
What's
one of these days.
how, you're all the way at the southern tip of Texas. How far away is Atlanta from you?
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh, so far I wouldn't even know, brother. Honestly, like I'd say it's 9 hours to drive up to like Dallas, you know, like 6 to Austin or Houston or something. And
Okay.
so, gosh, out of Texas, that's quite a drive there, man. I'd have to get out my abacus, my calculator. Look at the map, you know. But I'd imagine it wouldn't be more than like because I drove to Las Vegas. That was 24 hours, you know,
Wow.
something like that. Yeah, getting up there. So I'd imagine it'd be somewhere around a 20-hour drive. Because yeah, it's
Wow.
it's hard enough to get out of Texas, and then you got to start the other stuff, you know.
Yeah. Wow. So,
Yeah, one day we'll make it up. I wish we could make it up on that East Coast. It seems like there's a whole lot of cool surf stuff going on, you know, whole lot of
yeah.
surf music scene.
Well, Atlanta has the Surf by Surfeast.
Okay.
And then there's a Twang Stock in New York, and there's in the High Tide. There's a few on the East Coast, which is pretty cool. But at that end, I'm not sure if you're closer to us or if you're closer to the West Coast.
Right, right. No, we're right in the middle, man. Third coast, I guess. But hell, we'd load up the van and go somewhere, you know, for an experience like that. It'd be good. That'd
You
be
have
fun, you know. It just fun to hearing other people's music, you know.
yeah, you have a very interesting wall display. And the reason I'm saying that is because the music staff right above you or behind you,
Uh huh.
my parents had one like that in the 70s.
Oh,
In our
really?
house, they had like a bunch of instruments that were made out of kind of iron like that, and,
Okay.
and they were twisted and God, we lost them, but that's what that reminds me. It was really neat.
Yeah, there's a metal guitar like that too. I'll have to take a picture of it. I gave it to my bass player Sean, and it's at his
Yeah.
house. I'm gonna take a picture of it next time I. We're supposed to go record guitars over there later, so we'll see.
Oh,
I'll get a
nice.
picture of it and I'll send it to you.
All right, so back to the music. Well,
Uh huh.
you did a lot of dub stuff, and I really, I mean, as far as dub goes, my affinity for dub goes as far as the Clash, just because of my knowledge. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
much about it, but what you do mixing that with surf not only is reminiscent of what the Clash did with reggae and dub, um, it's kind of got like it may sound weird, but it's kind of got like that hot rod vibe to it.
That's it's what we like, man. It's funny because we like two kind of different spectrums of music. You know, like that slow, instrumental, and they all tend to be instrumentals, but you got to throw little words to entertain people. You know, but some slow, good thinking dub music. You know, for drinking your coffee in the morning, and then some fast paced. We're not afraid of a little bit of overdrive. You know, but some fast paced. Surf music, some rock and roll, to get you going at other times. Because it's like it's with the waves, it's how you
Yeah,
feeling, right?
awesome.
Trying to fit a vibe, and you always want to be able to play some music that you'd want to be bumping out of your car.
Right,
that,
right.
you know, you want everyone else to hear too, right?
That you're
And
not
so that,
after weeks of recording, you're not tired of listening to.
no, because I mean, honestly, sometimes I'm real picky about how those delays and how some of them things go. And again, my bass player Sean, who's also an amazing producer, he does all of our. He's like our audiophile guy. You know, he really does the sound. He does all the mixing. Does it all through Ableton, and he'd tell you more about it. I'm sure we'll talk about it soon. We'll get him up here in the next time. But oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought with that. I apologize.
Uh,
What was I just talking about?
about the I said not about getting tired
Oh,
of
the
listening
mixing.
to the
Yes, the
track.
mixing with
Yeah,
the music. Yeah, I
yeah.
will. I'll listen to a song a lot, and we'll go through several versions of it before I'm happy with it. You know, and it's the transitions to things, and we do a lot of that stuff live, man. If you've seen my pedal board, I probably have 7 different delays on my pedal board, just, you know, not to, you know, hide my sound or whatever, but to do like different transitions and different like movements, as opposed to, you know, like a drum roll or a little, you know, a little line. You know, there's things you do with echoes and spacing, reverse delays, you know, reverb splashes, all that kind of stuff. So it is a thing, and we try to bring it into the surf music too. You know, it's surf dub. That's what we call it. And you know, I don't know if anyone's got the genre yet, but we're gonna try to inspire some people, right?
It's pretty intense, and I'm glad that you had such a high output of music that people can go back and kind of go through and see the evolution. I mean, it's from the get go, it's pretty impressive. You know, I will say that.
Thank you, Ryan. Thank you.
So,
We didn't know what else to do. There was just sounds we wanted to hear, and so we're kind of trying to recreate
yeah,
those, you know, and the feelings of them. My favorite parts from other songs and things, you know, and really dwell into what's that concept, you know.
yeah, absolutely. So, Spotify, I know that people can find your music on there. Do you have a Bandcamp
Mm-hmm.
page?
No, you know, I've never gotten around to figuring that out. I need to do it one of these days. I finally got some internet out here in the woods, and so it's made life a lot easier. I can finally get back in touch with everyone. Gosh, watch y'all's videos. You know what I mean?
Cool.
I'm getting back in the scene. I've just been out here playing my guitar. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So that's good. But yeah, it's really, it's just, you know, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. We've got some. They're getting older now. We're working on some new music videos, like for the shark fin head and a few things that are coming out. But we've got some old music videos up on YouTube, and really, this is a year, and I mean, there's even more cool things coming up down the pipeline this year, you know, and hopefully it's going to get a lot better on the media end, because we've realized, man, we need to get on it, get some more stuff going, you know. So
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
music videos will be real fun. Those will be, they're always going to be entertaining.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Anytime you need help, you just let me know, and we'll try to hook something up.
Oh, definitely, definitely. My plants are starting to grow back, so I've got a nice area to do the reviews. Just about to start doing the tremolo reviews again.
Oh,
I need a cool
excellent.
spot to be to record it with a good thing, you know. Because if you do it inside your room, the echo, it don't sound good. Outside, you can really get that bloom of like the things, and so
Oh yeah.
we gonna get it done.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, thank you so much, Shay. Have a great
Of
day.
course.